Okay, I'm here with the famous, the one and only, it's Nick Plum.
Hello there.
Hi Nick, good to meet you. And this is the travel event Touratech 2000.
In front of us here we've got Salty, or Chris Salt, Romaniac expert. We've got Kip, expert at everything. We've got Gary Jenkins, Welsh trial top dog. And we've got Elvis, the daddy. What we're going to do, we're going to pick on Salty here in a minute, because we watched them just going around here and you just easily just get over this. If any of you've done an off-road school and you've never come across getting over these logs and big obstacles like this, just is an awful lot harder than what these guys make it. So we're going to ask Salty, what's the little technique here? It's not just like push the bike at it as hard as you can and hope it goes over. I mean, there's got to be techniques to getting it right so you don't sort of just fall off and make a nice arc of yourself. So we're going to pass the microphone to this man here. Tell us about this. What is the technique coming towards it? Is it as complicated as compression suspension and sort of putting the weight back, or what goes on?
Yeah, you've got to do all those things, but it has to be so quick in your head. You don't always think of it, it's hard in it, but I suppose the first thing is you've got to get your speed right as you approach it. You don't just throw it into it like it says, then over the angle bars on the other side. So gauging speed a little bit, a quick push on the forehand to the right and the front, a little flick to the power, maybe a little flip to the foot. And then just set yourself for the next one and try and hit the straight. That's probably the other key factor. Pretty much straight on. No matter how big it is, side to side.
While we've got here, Salty, we watched you last night, the Romaniac. Okay, here's one log or two logs, small obstacles. How do you deal with it when in the Romaniac there was just like 30 or 40 logs all cut the other way and standing on their end? I mean, how do you actually get over stuff like that? I mean, it just looks suicidal.
Yeah, just willpower more than anything, and desperation to get to the finish. But yeah, I mean, the problem with Romaniac is you often never know where they're going to be here. You just set yourself up for them and see them. The prologue with Romaniac, obviously, you've looked at it and seen where they are, but once you're out of the course, that's the really difficult bit. You might be on your way up a really steep technical hill and still come across the log twice that side and have to be able to get over it. And often it goes wrong, and when it goes wrong, it's just the result of dragging the thing over.
Cool. Can you tell us a little bit about what bike you're on?
This one's a KTM 200, 6-stroke. This is the bike of the Romaniac on this year. Finished pretty well. It's light and fast enough, and sort of suits me with quite a light skin guy. So I can't feel with the full power of what some of these lads have got. Although when he's been fishing today, I'm sure he's as good as any of them.
Cheers, Salty. Thanks for that, mate. Gary, sort of you're the main man here in the trials ride. We're going to do a demo at the end of this little 20-minute session over in the far side there where you see the black van where there's some quite big obstacles, and Gary, as the Welsh trials champion, is going to give us some real demo stuff over there. What do you think of the conditions today then for doing your stuff?
This stuff's wet. Maybe the lowest in the bottom are going to be quite tricky to run. The black is no, that should be alright.
Doesn't phase you. And Elvis, you look quite old. You've done this for years, haven't you?
Everyone's talking about the foreign.
Elvis was telling me before that he's actually a hypnotherapist. So if anyone's got any issues today, you can come and have a talk with Elvis. Okay, what we're going to do, lads, is going to be helmets on, and we're going to have a little mini race, okay? But the little mini race is just 2 laps, right? Or should we do 3 laps? Let's get them 3 laps. 3 laps, going to do 3 laps. Elvis says just 1 lap. There's an age thing coming in there. And we're going to do 3 laps. And then the first two are going to have a ride-off, as it were. That doesn't sound a bit rude, actually, but what I mean is the first two are going to then have another race, and then we're going to have a winner. And the winner gets, you get this, guys? You listening what you're going to get? The winner gets a Touratech £5 note. It's got loads of them, they're all homemade, of course. So, when you guys are ready, do you want to... And I'm going to do the countdown. I'm going to do a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, okay? I'm going to use my hands. I often use my hands, okay? On your mark. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I think that would go. Elvis, of course, experience coming in there, which is always cheap if you can. But I think, I don't know whether Elvis is going to keep the lead. No, he's just possible now. Oh, main man in the front there on the BMW 450. Oh! There's our first demonstration crash. No, second demonstration crash. Oh, very nice. Control. There's the trial rider now. Gary. Really does, I think, give you an advantage with the trial still. And then Salty. Salty, by the way, he's already been riding for about 10 minutes, so he's probably already knackered. Elvis is taking it easy on the problem. I've got no idea who's winning. Now that is pretty impressive, that, from Kim. Using the beams to throw the bike back into the straight out of the bend. Loads of power on into the beam. Hello, Mr. Plum. So of course the guy on the BMW is Kim. He's only a young lad. He's actually doing really well. You can see, I think you can see the difference. Watching now on this beam, flying out the beam. We've done more than 3 laps, by the way, guys, so you know, no one's really stopped them. I'm enjoying it. Who do we want to actually be in the final? Salty wins. Sounds like the way it wins. Wow. We're going to wait for our trials, guys. And the first comment from Salty here is that he took it in the bollocks. I don't know what that actually means. It must be a technical enduro kind of a term. Taking the tabletop and getting it all wrong and landing in your genital area. I think that's what it translates as. Elvis, you nearly won that. Well, tell us, how did that go?
Well, we watched Salty and that's good with that. So we're going to leave like that.
Yeah.
We noticed it again.
So Salty's on the next ladies' night. And Kip, you were pretty impressive, man. I mean, sort of Touratech sponsored rider, good-looking young guy, years on these guys. You're going to tell us how that went for you? We watched the way you were hitting them beams, good style. But the beams were you were really kicking out of the beams, literally the top one here. I mean, you'd come out of there like really bouncing out. I mean, the bike actually, the suspension on the bike compressed into the beam and